Howdy, howdy. Welcome on into the pre-show before the free show on Hawaiian Shirt Friday.
I was going to say, what is that you're wearing?
Someone didn't get the memo.
No.
I told you yesterday.
But I'm the only one in the studio wearing, you're the only one in the studio wearing a Hawaiian shirt.
That is,
just
you're lying to the people because BAM!
Whoa!
Matthew!
It's Matt Stepp.
Big fat party animal Matt Stepp.
Let's go!
In for...
Rugged and reliable. Big fat party
and
animal.
reliable. Big fat party animal Matt Stepp.
Go Orioles.
Let's
go.
This is, thanks for coming.
You're welcome. It's been quite a day at my real job.
Yeah,
so,
I was going to say,
yeah.
you came flying in here and said, oh my gosh, the company's just, it's a disaster.
It's a day.
Fraud God.
And so...
Fraud don't sleep.
Fraud God. So we're in an interesting spot here. And one that I don't think we have really ever experienced, at least lately. We haven't experienced lately.
Putting a magazine to press? Is that
well,
what
that too.
About?
I mean, we're putting a magazine to press. I've done that a lot. 13 times now.
Yeah. Congrats.
Thank you.
Blah.
It's not done yet. It's not done yet.
Yeah. Sorry. Looking at you, Joe Willis.
This week, don't you dare change jobs again. If he's like, actually, I'm kind of feeling Rusk.
Houston Scarborough.
I'd be real mad.
Off to Houston Scarborough.
This weekend, my beloved Texas Rangers are visiting your beloved Baltimore Orioles.
The best ballpark in Major League Baseball.
In an
one of the
elite ballpark.
Yeah.
Elite ballpark. And they're both, and that's not surprising. I think they go there every year or every other year.
Rangers the Orioles come here once a year now.
Both American League squads they play each other. But it is rare that both teams are. I got to be honest, they are approaching the level where we might call them good.
I mean, the Orioles have played 50 games.
Uh-huh.
That's a little less.
That's a good
That's
sample
30% of the season.
Yeah.
And they have the second best record in baseball. It's unbelievable. I mean, they got good.
Mhm.
Last year was like, oh my gosh, like this is
Mhm.
really surprising. And I didn't even care they didn't make the playoffs. I was happy they were above 500, considering they won 50 games the year before. Yeah. So I'm not. It's not unexpected that they're good, but like to be this good, I'm like, whoa. And the Rangers, I mean,
I would say, I don't know if it's unexpected that they're good. I would certainly that. I think it may be unexpected that they're good, maybe a little bit. But they're legit. Their offense is really good.
Yeah.
Like they hit.
The bullpen is elite.
For the Rangers?
No, the Orioles.
The Orioles, not
no,
the
the Rangers
Rangers,
bullpen's terrible.
Garbage.
But the starting pitching
Starting
and,
pitching
the,
is very
and,
good.
and the lineup is amazing. So
Yeah.
it's awesome. It's must-watch TV for us this weekend.
we have like we're in an interesting dilemma where we're legit on the opposite end of rooting interest. This is like Everman Coppell.
This is.
And so I think there's only one thing to do.
On-air bet.
And that's how we're gonna make a bet.
Okay.
We gotta come up with a wager. So here's what I want. We're not gonna bet money because that's no.
It should be something that benefits me.
I mean, it could be content.
Yeah.
So like what?
Why does that benefit you?
Because I've sat here listening to y'all talk about baseball for like 3 minutes.
Doesn't Tepper kindly sit and listen to you talk about
No,
golf?
he doesn't listen to me ever.
Great point.
You're implying that Tepper listens,
Excellent
which
point,
is your
Matthew.
first
I just heard
mistake.
him say that. We do need a dumb bet. We could do like a suit bet where
The payoff needs to be at coaching school
Ooh, that's very
in front
good.
of an audience.
That's
See?
very good.
We have dress code at coaching school, though.
We do have a dress code at coaching school, so it can't be wearing something.
On the floor, we do. Like during the day, we have now at night.
You're
we don't.
forgetting that our boss is Adam Hogfelder, and he loves a good.
And so, needless to say, I
payout.
guess it would be whoever wins the series, 2 out of 3. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, so whoever wins 2 out of 3. Now the Rangers are, they have the worst record, and they are on the road, and I mean, they're just
a plucky little underdog.
It's like sweet tiny baby Rangers. Barely know a word yet. I think they're the big underdogs.
How about at coaching school? If the Rangers take 2 of 3 from the Orioles, I got to wear a Coppell shirt.
Ooh.
Yes.
And then if the Orioles take 2 of 3 from the Rangers, you got to
wear an Everman shirt.
Not on the coaching floor. Maybe like when we go out or like because we're out and about with coaches.
When we go to
all
dinner
the time.
Saturday night.
You should have to. Yeah.
Saturday night dinner.
Okay.
That's
Saturday
a
night
good
dinner.
one.
All right, so we need to email Coach Wiley and Coach Boone
and get a
it,
shirt.
and I'll get your size.
Yep, and I'll get your size.
And
we'll do that.
it.
So yeah,
Okay.
you got to wear it out Saturday night, and because we're going out after dinner too, so you got to wear it all night. Got to wear it all night.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good bet. I don't feel good. I feel like I'm gonna be wearing some purple, which is fine. I like Everman.
Yeah.
That's good.
I
And
have an
then-
Everman shirt.
And then
I wear my Everman shirt often.
Pickle wears her.
I probably
shirt.
couldn't fit in your Everman shirt.
It's pretty large.
It's pretty big.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to look. It's
Well,
definitely it's a
stuff.
men's dry fit shirt,
It's a men's Nike dry fit.
but I don't know if it's a
Pretty
large or a medium.
Yeah, I gotta get. See,
It's
I don't
huge
have
on
any,
me.
I don't have any Coppell gear, so I gotta go to like.
Wow, some fan.
I need to
Yeah.
go to. I mean,
I
Coppell.
have an Everman workout.
They didn't
shirt,
build
but
Buddy
it's a
Eccles
cutoff
Field
shirt.
by giving stuff away. You
I have
know what
like
I mean?
2 or 3 Lano shirts.
Make sure it's a Marge shirt.
A Marge.
Yeah, medium large Marge.
Marge. Oh yeah, Powers did say that the other
all
day.
right.
So
So,
Deathblade.
Yeah, Deathblade.
So tonight's John
Shout
Gray.
out Deathblade.
It's
Always.
John Gray versus Grayson Rodriguez in the opener tonight at 7.
Lufkin zone, Grayson.
At 6:05 God's time zone, and
Yeah.
we will see who is sporting the other's colors.
Are you gonna do who needs to email? Do you want to email? Well, first, Pickle. Your assignment tonight is to see what size that Everman shirt is.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
look.
Because you were. I'm a 2X. I'm a big.
You're like a large.
I'm thick with
Yeah.
2 C's.
You're right there.
Yeah. So we'll have to email. I'll email Coach.
It's
Wiley
definitely
and
not a
see.
2X. I know that.
Uh,
That would
Yeah.
swallow me.
We'll see, but
I'll email. I'll call. Actually, I'll talk to Coach Wiley yesterday.
And you know what? I need a large shirt too. I need some Coppell gear.
All right, I'll call him.
It's time.
All right.
All right.
Coach Wiley, we're calling.
Go Rangers. Hit the theme expo.
Pickle!
Hit the arrow sign. Yes, y'all. From the Dave Campbell's Texas Football Mothership here in beautiful Louisville, Texas. It's Texas Football Today, a show on Scotch and Ice Cream Day.
Yeah.
My name's Greg Tepper. I'm the managing editor of Dave Campbell's Texas Football Magazine, texasfootball.com, a corresponding website. Thank you for spending part of your day with us. Whether you're watching us live, texasfootball.com, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, all the places that we're hosting the podcast, which you can subscribe to on the podcast vendor of your choice. Either way, thank you for doing your part. Support your local mediocre internet show. I'm sitting over there at the helm today, making us sound good. She's the Duchess of the Dorks, Miss 305, Miss 956, Miss... what else?
I don't know.
Miss 915.
915.
There we go.
She's Ashley Pickle.
You forgot pie. We have pie too.
Oh, it's Scotch pie and ice cream day.
Yeah.
We're rolling deep here on deadline day because we send the 2023 summer edition of Dave Campbell's Texas Football to press at 3:00 today. Sitting to my right, bless you.
Thank you.
Sitting to my right, he is the high school football insider for Dave Campbell's Texas Football.
Matthew.
It's our friend Matt Stepp.
Hello.
Thanks for coming.
You're welcome. I just texted Coach Wiley, by
Thank
the way.
you. Thanks for coming by on, I know, a busy day.
It is a very busy day, but not football.
But
I wish I was busy with football.
You signed your own death warrant because last night you were on the phone. We were talking high school football, as we are wont to do.
You know what I did?
Was calling flirt on high school football, and he said, yeah, tomorrow like half the people are out. It's just going to be boring. I'm just going to be sitting there scrolling the internet at work, and then like apparently there was like a big bomb that went off at work. So
not a literal bomb,
not
but
a
work bomb.
Yeah, a work bomb.
Work
A
bomb.
work bomb. Today is Friday, May 26, 2023, Scotch and Ice Cream Day. It is, I didn't look at this.
Episode
181 days to Thanksgiving. Episode 1600.
Oh.
Let's go.
Round numbers.
Round number.
Round numbers.
Yeah.
Good for that. Happy birthday to Lauren Hill.
Oh,
nice.
The talented woman right there.
Maybe the GOAT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She rules. Lauren
does
Hill.
rule.
Go back and run back Miseducation of Lauren Hill. That album, top to bottom.
X Factor is a great song.
Yes.
Hard to do better top to bottom with an album than Miseducation of Lauren Hill. It's episode 1600. On today's show, folks, Matt Stepp caught up with Greg McCaig, the coach at Cy Creek. So we will hear all about what's going on down there in Cy-Fair ISD. And then back half the show is Helpful Honda Mailbag Friday with Matt Stepp. So if you got questions about high school football, college football, recruiting, lifestyle, romance, travel, Memorial Day, what you should cook this weekend, in the comments, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. We'll get to as many as we can coming up here at the back half of the program. Do we have first four through the door, mademoiselle?
We don't. No one has commented.
Okay.
Well, no one
What'd
wants to
you
watch
do?
the show.
I didn't do
We have
anything.
people watching the show?
Yeah, there's people watching. No one. I don't know. Maybe the chat's down.
That's concerning, especially on Mailbag Friday.
Especially on episode 1600.
Yeah.
Especially on Scotch and Ice Cream Day. It's just a lot of reasons that people should be commenting.
This is concerning.
I'll try and figure it out.
Yeah,
in
get your
the
questions
interview.
in Facebook,
No.
YouTube, Twitch. We'll get to as many.
First four through the door. Mallory Hartley, Ishmael Johnson, Greg Powers, and Will Wilkerson. Hello.
Will's not here.
Oh, not okay. Carter's here.
Carter Yates.
Carter's
Thank you,
here.
Carter Yates. All right. Pickle, Matt Stepp was out. Which SQT was this at?
Cy-Fair West.
Cy-Fair West.
Mhm.
It's all coming together. Cy-Fair West SQT caught up with the head coach at Cy Creek, Greg McCaig, to see what's going on down there with Cy Creek. Here is Matt Stepp's conversation with Coach McCaig here on Texas Football Today.
Matt Stepp, Dave Campbell's Texas Football here at Cy Creek High School. Here at the head coach of the Cy Creek Cougars, Coach Greg McCaig, here before the Cy-Fair West SQT. And Coach, I appreciate you taking a few minutes to chat with us.
Well, Matt, I always enjoy being around you guys. Y'all do a phenomenal job supporting Texas high school football, so fire away.
All right, Coach. So first off, you guys qualified last week at the Cy-Fair East SQT, which technically is hosted by you guys, but I know you guys spread it out across the district. So first time to College Station in a couple of years for you guys. How nice is it to get that qualifying spot out of the way, and now you guys can play some more tournaments, but rotate a lot of guys in, right?
Well, there's no doubt about it, and I think logistically it makes it easy. Once you've qualified, then there's not as much pressure to get kids, at each SQT. There's not as much pressure to win. You've got to win your pool. There have been years we've been terrific football teams and not very great in 7-on-7. In other years, we've been really good in 7-on-7 and not a great football team. But that being said, it just takes a lot of pressure off the summer. So now our kids are not quite as compelled to be at every tournament all the time. So like I said, we can play some younger kids, do some different things with those guys.
All right, now overall, the 7-on-7 game, especially, you oversee a lot of the South SQT, so that's kind of, if you draw a line, kind of Austin to Houston and across and south. Sure. Generally speaking, is kind of the area that you oversee. And the growth, especially the small school SQTs, has been good. A lot of the D3 tournaments are starting to fill up, and even talking about expanding to 16-team SQTs. That's got to make you guys on the state 7-on-7 board really happy.
it's been a priority to try to grow it, especially in our smaller schools. Now, I would tell you, it grows and it kind of ebbs and flows. You really don't know if it's going to be consistent growth across the board. But with that being said, we're really pleased at where we are right now. Now, if we get, let's say, so we go from 16 to 32 teams, now you're talking logistically how many different days we need to go on, when do we need to start the tournament. So there's a lot of considerations there. But all in all, the state of 7-on-7 in the state of Texas is pretty good.
All right, now you guys this summer, the entry fee for tournaments got raised a little bit, and that's actually I noticed the first time it's been raised since 1998, which is a amazing thing that you guys were able to keep the cost of entering these tournaments somewhat consistent for 25 years plus. Still, it did raise it, but I mean I think overall it's still a pretty affordable thing for teams to get into. But what was the logic behind raising the price, and what are y'all doing? So a lot of people have asked, what's that extra? Where is that extra money going? Can you explain that a little bit?
Well, we've done some different things within our association. Prior to this year, each individual SQT was required to obtain their own insurance, and we require insurance in order to host an SQT. The additional monies, and not all of those monies, there's different places where we apportion it, but some of those additional monies go to now that the State 7-on-7 Association buys insurance for the entire state. So obviously we dedicate some of the monies in that direction. Some of it is a very practical standpoint, just inflation. Things are more expensive than they used to. So we've also got some scholarship programs where you like to put some of that money in that direction too. So we try to be really good stewards of the monies that we receive. We're certainly not being compensated, for what we do. So I think that it's reasonable when you do the math. If you have 20 kids on your team, they're paying $20 a piece, which is not bad. So so far, no complaints, any problems with that, and I think everybody understands after 25 years you might be allowed to go up just a little bit.
Yeah. And I know the officials is always a big thing as well, and you guys use actual TASO certified officials, so you got to take care of those guys as well and compensate them fairly for their time because they're out here, they're not volunteering, they're working hard, and so we want to take care of the officials, and that's a consistent thing in real football as well, right?
Oh, there's no doubt, and officials' costs go up every year, and to their credit, those guys are working hard. Really, though, it becomes a matter of transportation. I mean, just buying a gallon of gas these days is a stout proposition. So, we compensate the officials, we believe, very fairly. We try to make sure everybody's insured. We try to make sure that every SQT is run in a quality way, and to do that requires some funding, and that's what we're doing.
All right, Coach. Now let's look at your ball club. Looking ahead to 2023. I don't think there's any secrets out there. Cy-Fair ISD football is some of the most competitive football, top to bottom, in the state of Texas. I guess you're not expecting anything different in 17-6A, right?
I would be stunned if we did anything different. No, it's always going to be very, very, very competitive. The expectations in our district are we're supposed to be competitive. The expectations in our district, they're going to provide us with the resources to be good at what we do. And we've got quality coaches and quality teams and quality players. So, it makes it fun, but there's a little bit of pressure on you to perform.
All right, now let's look at your ball club a little bit in 2023. I think you're going to be a little more, you've had some young teams the past couple of years, a little more experience this year. Where do you feel like the strengths of your ball club are going to be, and what are some areas where here this summer you're still, maybe some young guys need to step up and grab some starting spots?
I think that our offensive line is going to be solid. They're going to be really good. Obviously, probably the thing that stands out most is we've got a 4-year starter quarterback. Mm-hmm. And in our style of ball, that's a big deal, and Brad is a very talented quarterback. We've got to find some skill people on the offensive side, so to that end, we will probably borrow some of our defensive players, and we've never had kids play both sides of the ball, but now we'll start using some of those kids playing both offense and defense. Defensively, we feel really good about where we are, especially our back eight. We're an odd front team, so those 3 down are going to be pretty good, but that back 8 we think have got a chance to be exceptional.
All right, final question for you, Coach. Obviously, Cy-Fair ISD Athletic Director Ray Zapata has moved on to the UIL and is going to be the Director of Athletics for the UIL. And I know Cy-Fair ISD kept it in-house, promoting from within. Your athletic administration, I've always felt some of the best in the state. Talk about just Coach Zapata, what he meant to Cy-Fair ISD, and how supportive your overall athletic administration is for you guys.
Oh, they're phenomenal. Ray has been awesome in promoting and enhancing our athletic programs in his tenure here at Cy-Fair. And I will tell you this, the UIL has got him a good one. And it's kind of nice having a name that you know up there that you can go reach out to. That being said, Virginia Flores is going to do a great job for us in our administration, not just our administration athletically, but in all regards, is always promoting our programs and trying to do what's best for our kids and our teachers. So Cy-Fair is a destination place. It's a place where they expect you to do well, and they're going to do the things necessary for you to be good at what you do.
Coach, appreciate your time. Enjoy watching your kids compete today, and we appreciate what you do for student athletes in the state of Texas.
I appreciate it, Matt. Thanks.
There he is, Greg McCaig, head coach of Cy Creek, down there at the Cy-Fair West SQT with Matt Stepp. I think he's got you beat on hats right now.
Oh, McCaig?
Yeah,
Correct.
Yeah, he's got a pretty sweet big dumb hat.
Yeah.
But that's the big dumb hat only comes out at coaching school. It's
No.
7-on-7.
Wrong. Incorrect.
Yes. Only at 7-on-7. It's a special event. So
Yeah.
I can't bust it out at SQTs because
no,
it's not a special.
It takes away the shine.
it does.
It does.
It really is. It's one of those things that you gotta
It's a
keep
unique
your powder dry.
phenomenon. Yeah,
You got to keep your
yeah.
powder dry for 7-on-7.
Yeah.
So we appreciate Greg McCaig hopping on with us. We're Texas Football Today. We're here every weekday at noon on TexasFootball.com, talking football in the Lone Star State. You can follow us on Twitter at DCTF, like us on Facebook, Facebook.com/Dave Campbell. Follow us on Instagram, Instagram.com/Dave Campbell's. And, of course, see us at TexasFootball.com, TexasFootball.com/subscribe to become a Dave Campbell's Texas Football subscriber. I'm going to look between them now. I'm going to look between
I'm just going to stare off in the distance.
right there. Become a Dave Campbell's Texas Football subscriber at TexasFootball.com/subscribe. 3 magazines: Dave Campbell's Texas Football, the summer edition, which you will get before it hits newsstands. Dave Campbell's Texas Football Rising, our recruiting edition, which you'll get before it hits newsstands. And Dave Campbell's Texas Basketball, which you'll get before it hits newsstands. All 3 of those mailed to you. Plus, you get a year's worth of exclusive online content at TexasFootball.com, including the podcast that's sweeping the nation, Tep and Stepp.
That's right.
Our premium high school football podcast, where Matt Stepp and I nerd out on high school football.
It is.
You can go check that out.
Dave Campbell's Texas Basketball is super underrated.
Very good.
That's a great
Good magazine. Good
if you're a
read.
hoop
If you're-
head, if you're a hoop head, man, that's like gold. Man.
Well, and
It's
especially if you
harder to
like-
find the info for basketball. So like, Ish and his team that put together Dave Campbell's Texas Basketball,
Agreed.
man,
Very
it's
good.
Great.
Especially if you like visual. Like, I like
Yeah.
visuals, and there are tons of visuals in that magazine that make
Yeah.
it really cool.
Plus, you get a year's worth of Texan Live, Dave Campbell's Texan Live, our streaming service. Hundreds and hundreds of Texas high school football games, including hundreds of Texas high school football playoff games.
and other
plus
sports.
Plus more,
Correct.
baseball, softball,
Water polo.
other things.
Graduations.
Dave
Cheer
Campbell's Texan Live.
competitions.
You get a year's worth
You
of that.
cheer.
Everything I listed.
Yeah, we do UIL
all
Spirit.
for the low price of $49.95 for the year. $49.95 for a year. You're a financial expert.
Fraud God.
Yeah.
Is that a good deal?
That's way under market value.
There you go.
That's yeah.
It's
You're-
fraud.
Yeah. It basically is fraud. Basically, at this point. It's fraud.
Commit fraud against Dave Campbell's
Yes.
Texas Football. Show us. Go to TexasFootball.com/subscribe today. Now, a word from our friends at VCR Now.
Born and bred in Texas hits a little different, as it should. Texas loves doing business with fellow Texans. VCR Now takes its Texas roots as seriously as its many partnerships with schools and universities around the state. It's also why we're so proud to promote our brand in the pages of the Texas Bible, Dave Campbell's Texas Football, and on the airwaves of Texas Football Today. Driven by producing quality broadcast video, state-of-the-art audio, and LED video scoreboards at affordable prices, VCR Now makes sure to listen to your needs in its athletic department before recommending the next best steps. Building great products is our business, and it's our focus on building meaningful, long-term partnerships with our clients that sets us apart. From our 24/7, 365-day help desk, the training lab in our hometown of Red Oak, or our sports marketing business plan that puts money back in the hands of our athletic departments we support, VCR Now is built to last. Reach out to us today at info@vcrnow.com or by calling 855-GO-VCR-NOW. Again, that's info@vcrnow.com or by calling 855-GO-VCR-NOW.
The Gambling Gauchos are a Texas Tech podcast serving you money lines, memes, and matador content on Twitter, YouTube, and StakeInThePlains.com.
Well, let's put it this way. If they pay me off in tortillas, I'm going to shoot them right in the eye.
If you're looking for more Big 12 sports content from a host who wants a 25 tacos in 20 minutes and another that can provide a taco bites per minute analytical breakdown of the feed, then Rob and Kyle are the hosts for you. New episodes every Sunday and Thursday on the Republic of Football podcast feed.
Hey, Pickle.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for Helpful Honda Mailbag Friday.
The North Texas Honda dealers want to help you score on award-winning Hondas like the rugged and reliable 2023 Ridgeline. Stop by your Helpful Honda dealer today or visit ntxhondadealers.com to learn more. Rugged
Thank
and
you, Honda.
reliable.
Thank you.
Thank
I mean,
you.
when I think rugged and reliable, I think of two things. I think of Honda Ridgeline, and I think of Matt Stepp. I mean,
no lines
Correct.
detected.
I mean,
this tracks.
That's
So you got questions about high school football, college football, recruiting, lifestyle, romance, travel, anything you got, let us know in the comments. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch will go up until about 12:30. First, Matthew, I want to ask you about a flurry of late activity, which is real annoying for the magazine.
It was, yeah.
We had like 4 in the last, 72 hours.
Yeah. Do you want an update from the Sudan state qualifying tournament? I have those too as well.
Here with an update from the Sudan state qualifying tournament is Matt Stepp.
Sunray defeated Olton 20-6.
oh wow.
Sunray, hey. they got that
Sunray,
quarterback.
okay.
Yep. I'm telling you, Sunrise.
Armando Lujan?
Yeah, Armando Lujan.
Yeah.
He's that's my. I think that's
Is
going
that
to
your
be
new crush?
I think that's going to be my new
Yeah.
high school ball crush is Sunray
Okay.
because they bring back Luan and like 18 other starters too.
I saw a Sunray game last year in Borger. Playoff game in Borger. I watched Sunray play. Beat Shamrock.
This guy know how to party or what?
Oh,
Sorry,
no,
come on. I
not
went to
Shamrock.
Borger to watch Sunray and Shamrock. Come on.
Sunray's athletic department is really they don't get enough credit for being a powerhouse in a lot of different sports because as a person that has scheduled playoff games for every single sport this year, they go far in everything,
They're
like
in the
girls
playoffs a
and
lot.
boys sports.
Okay.
Sorry.
Any
Put
other
some
comments
respect
or
on
that-
Sunray.
Okay, well,
a
keep-
score came through.
Keep it on time.
I'll keep
I would
an eye on it.
like, 7-on-7 is an example when we go to state of there are teams that I do hope qualify, and I do hope Sunray qualifies.
I think it'd be fun.
I think it'll be fun because I would like to get eyes on Armando Luan and just that offense because they cooked last year. Okay, so coaching changes. There were a variety of them, including one that came down this morning. We had a hire.
Correct. Yeah. Oh, there's Deathblade right there.
Hey, Deathblade.
Hey, how's it going? Deathblade.
He's just my favorite.
Yeah.
human.
So Lake Worth hired Jerry Prieto.
How about that?
Former
That's a
Crosby head
good
coach.
hire
Great
for
hire
them.
for Lake Worth.
It
so,
is.
So there was. I think I caused some consternation.
Not
in
you.
No. With some of the Lake Worth ISD administration because of my tweet about that they were doing final interviews yesterday.
Which they were.
They were. They just didn't want it out. They didn't want it out that there were final interviews going on yesterday, and they made sure to let the guys interviewing know,
To shut
I
up.
enjoy it that when my name comes up in interviews, and I confirmed twice that my name came up in interviews yesterday. So that's always fun.
Wow. Okay, so they hired Jerry Prieto, the Crosby.
That's why I tweeted out the bullfrog yesterday.
Former Crosby head
I
coach.
tweeted out a bullfrog with no context. That was why I was amused.
Former Crosby head coach. That's a big one. And then there have been like a couple opening. Brady came open. Shea Easterwood.
Yeah,
stepped
he's
down.
going to. So I found that out. He's going to Abernathy to be an assistant coach. His daughter is going to be a trainer at Texas Tech on
cool.
football team. Joey McGuire, obviously, and him and his wife wanted to be closer to Lubbock so they could support her in her first year of
Cool.
college. So
Very cool.
he's going to take a step back and become an assistant. Great hire for Justin Wiley's staff at Abernathy to get Shea Easterwood. Hubbard made a hire. They hired Sean Berry, who had a couple of really good years down at Rock Springs.
I don't know if I put that in the magazine.
Well, you got time. Sean Berry,
I got a couple
I
hours.
slacked it to you. What else happened? Inspired Vision came open. Jarrett Powell, who was like a head coach at 22 a few years ago, is now on staff at West Mesquite. Those are the ones off the top of my head. I'd have to check my Twitter.
Did you
timeline.
slack it to me?
Pretty
Ooh.
Sean Berry is new head coach at Hubbard.
You did not slack it.
Okay, dang it. Well,
Liar.
Wow.
Yeah. lies detected right there.
Anyway.
Sorry, he was
yeah.
too busy dealing with fraud.
So I just let me just tell you guys something, because we're gonna go to the magazine with how many jobs are open right now?
I saw one
I
earlier.
haven't counted, but like I know Houston Scarborough's still open. Houston Booker T. Washington's still open.
According to our, and this is
West Side.
This is 11-man UI 11-man only, because there are a handful of ones.
Six-man job.
Right now we've got 18 magazines open, or 18 magazines, 18 jobs open. Fort Penn Austin, Fort Penn Elkins, Houston West Side, Irving, Samuel, Brackenridge, Scarborough, Washington, Lake Worth, so 17 got hired. Peaster,
Yeah, I haven't updated the website. 'Cause
Pilot
I don't have
Point,
access to it.
San Angelo TLC, Wichita Falls City View, West Hardin, Bovina, Clarksville, Hale Center, and Pettis.
New Irving head coach Mike Roach.
Make it happen, folks.
Get it trending.
Bring Roach home.
Yes.
Hashtag bring Roach home.
South Irving stand up.
Let me just tell you guys. If you make a
Slap it to
hire
you now.
at 3:30 p.m. today, I'm going to be real mad. At least wait till after the weekend.
Yeah.
Because like Tuesday, I'm like, I've unclenched, I've relaxed, and like I'll be like, there was nothing we could do. But if you hire somebody at 3:30 today,
Do it at 3:05 just to make him upset.
I'm gonna be real mad online. I'm gonna turn into a
Will
corn
you end your
cob.
Twitter hiatus
Probably tonight.
and yell at somebody?
Probably tonight.
Tonight?
I will.
I would
Tonight.
love for you to come back to Twitter just with, all caps
Fly-
going
fire.
off on somebody,
On
like
Pettis.
at them,
On
you
the
know,
poor
put
War Eagles
put
with
the
Pettis just
dot
because-
in front of
Like,
it.
anything
They
wrong.
end up
Just
hi-
trying to
they-
hire a coach.
They
you
hire
know?
like a great coach, just like a great hire, and we're like, are you kidding me? Anyway, that's we could say
It was an unusually busy week for this late.
It
in
was.
this. Perryton hired Cole Underwood yesterday, I believe.
Yeah.
Amarillo Caprock opened because Dan Sherwood went to Canyon Randall, and then they promoted Rowdy Freeman. It was a really busy week of coaching changes.
Cleveland Tarkington hired Toby Belt. So,
Yep.
Rowdy Freeman is a fantastic name,
Yeah,
Rowdy Freeman is a strong coaching name.
especially out in West Texas.
Yeah.
Like that rules.
Need more.
Rowdy tracks in West
Need
Texas.
more
Yes.
rowdies. Need more rowdies.
Yeah,
You just say that. Name your kid Rowdy. Okay. Do we have any
More
questions?
definitely.
Rowdy Pickle.
Rowdy.
I mean, look,
You know
Come
what?
on, Trish and
You know what?
LP.
I would hire a Rowdy Pickle.
I would too.
You've been trying to get rid of one pickle for 3 years
Not
now.
rowdy enough.
Yeah.
Be more rowdy.
Say less.
Yeah, that's I think she can handle
Is that a
that.
challenge?
Do we have any questions from the people?
We do. Is there a ritual to what Stepp does first when he gets back to the great state?
Oh, this is good because you spend a fair amount of time in Canada during the off season. Is there anything?
Is it still
that
cold there
you-
right now?
No, it's nice now.
Okay.
Yeah, they've reached the 3 months of the year where it's nice.
Yeah.
My wife. I called my wife today, and she was
My
sitting
wife.
on the deck. So,
Nice.
Yeah.
Deck guy. Anyway,
Nice. We have a nice place.
what do you do when
Working
you?
2 jobs for no reason.
Yeah. what do you do when you roll into to the great state?
I mean, so during COVID, when I was gone for like a lot longer, literally the 2 or 3 times I came back, I literally got in because I didn't have my vehicle
He
here.
crashed his car into Whataburger.
No, there's one time I went to Whataburger. I remember that time. I think I tweeted you and you said I was back on my bowl again.
Yeah.
Or there's a Mexican restaurant right by Love Field called Mia's with
Very good.
amazing brisket
Oh,
tacos
nice.
right on Lemon Avenue. Actually, that's where I took my daughter last night for dinner.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Mia's on Lemon Avenue, brisket tacos. So I would do that.
Isn't Guy a big fan of Mia's?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Guy's a really big fan of Mia's.
Yeah.
Shout out Guy Frazier. So
By the way, it's Thigh Frazier season.
yeah, it is. Thigh
Oh,
Frazier
yeah.
season. Yeah. But like since I'm back and forth so much now, like I'm usually up there after 3 or 4 weeks and I'm back. So now it's usually like just either my sister or Mike Roach or whoever just take me back to the house. And that's about it. So no real routine now. But if I'm gone for a long time,
You got
then
it.
it's like I
you're
need
off
some
the-
Whataburger or
You're
Tex
off the
Mex.
plane and it's like.
Yeah.
I was gonna say and I feel like Tepper and I can answer this to a certain extent, but when you leave and you go to other places and it's one of those things where it's like, oh man, like I want to order sweet. You're not gonna get this one, but I want to order a good glass of sweet tea, and it's like it's not gonna be good. Like if I leave, and so is there like what are the things that you miss the most when you're away?
What sucks in Canada that rules in Texas is what we're saying.
Well, there's no Big Red in Canada. So.
Oh, trash!
So-
I'm out on Canada.
We were talking about this. in this
You know what I miss the most? This is weird and nichey, but very Texan. There are donut shops everywhere in Canada, but you can't find. You can't find kolaches in Canada. There are mornings where I'm
really?
like, I want a freaking kolache, and I cannot.
Just not a lot of checks up there.
No,
Not
I
a
guess
lot of,
not.
like-
My people.
So, but like, what's the
Or not a kolache, but technically it's a kielbasa.
Kielbasnik.
Yeah, the one I like the ones with the sausage in them.
Yeah,
what's the
kolache's technically with
Fruit,
fruit.
right? Yeah.
What's the place up there that everyone loves with coffee?
Oh,
Tim
Tim
Hortons.
Tim Hortons
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff like
Tim
that. Yeah,
Hortons.
but they do like it's not just coffee; it's donuts, right?
They have
coffee.
little-
They actually do like breakfast sandwich, like
Okay.
biscuit sausage.
Everyone usually gets the little like donut holes.
Timbits.
Yeah, Timbits.
Yeah, we
That's
actually
what they
do
call
lunch
it.
now. They give soup and sandwiches and stuff, but I don't really. I'm not a Tim Hortons. If you'd like to sponsor Dave Campbell's Texas football, please. But
That
What
would
a
be
weird sponsorship that would be.
unbelievable.
weird.
That would be
But-
awesome.
Awesome.
I don't really
actually.
care for Tim Hortons that much, so
I've had their coffee, and I think but people go crazy for their coffee. But I also
They
know
do.
that Canada, because it's cold, you guys drink coffee all the time.
yeah, they do. They
So
do.
it's
My
like-
wife really prefers other coffees to Tim Hortons. She'll get it in a pinch, but it's not really her thing. I mean, if you ever need me to bring you back some Tim Hortons, like a bag of it.
I would like to try it. I've never
Okay,
tried it.
Do you?
For coaching school.
I'll bring you back.
Yeah, I would love that.
Because you're going back between.
Yeah, I go
coach
back
school.
right after state 7-on-7 for a couple
and
weeks.
then-
So I'll
and
bring
then
you back some
for coaching school. Yeah,
I'll
'cause
find out
last
your
year-
coffee preferences.
Because last year you brought back Canadian candy and stuff.
Yeah,
like-
we did that at coaching
and
school.
And the ketchup chips.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure. That's another thing. I'm trying to figure out what my Canadian coaching school bit's going to be this year.
Yeah.
The candy went over really well. Coach Cluley, Joe Cluley at Mouth. Well, actually, it's Mrs.
Mrs.
Cluley
Cluley.
is huge fans of the Canadian.
WTF's
Kit
very own.
Yes,
Kats.
WTF song.
Big fan of Canadian Kit
right.
Kats. So.
All right, what's next, Pickle?
What fashion trend would you like to see go away, and what fashion trend would you like to see come back?
Man, I don't really care anymore. I'm getting to the point where I just don't
washed.
care. Yeah, I'm like, I'm 43 and I still wear a backwards ball cap. So I mean,
That's
I don't
fair.
care. I just don't care.
This is a good question because there's definitely some things that I like. So what's happening now? Because my wife is very fashionable, and now like everything from like the '90s is trying to make a comeback and stuff like that, and that kind of sucks.
I can tell
because-
you what I don't want to come back.
What's that?
The low-rise jeans. I do not want that.
Oh yeah.
Girls in the 90s really
Yeah.
used to rock like the low-rise
It's
jeans.
pretty sweet too.
No, do not
pretty
want that to
sweet.
come back. I'm all
I-
about
I-
the high-waisted jeans. I do not want low-rise to come back. That would be a nightmare.
From a sports fashion trend, there's two things about basketball that bother me.
Okay.
First off, the number one thing is I'm still trying to get used to like dudes wearing shorts that go above the knees. Now, I didn't like when I played.
Man,
I didn't
the
like
Allen
the-
Iversons.
I didn't like the super baggy
Man.
shorts.
Shout
I
out
didn't-
to my famous basketball
shout out
picture
to
that
that
Ish
pic.
I
loves.
did like my shorts to be right around my knees.
Yeah.
That was like a good length for me.
Yeah, but
you
now
know?
you've got dudes who are rocking the thigh Frazier specials.
Yeah, and I don't get that. The other thing is I can't stand. It looks rec league to me when NBA players wear like a gold jersey, like Anthony Davis. He wears a gold Lakers jersey and he's got a white
shirt.
undershirt.
It
That
is-
bugs me to no end. It's
It
like,
does.
dude, you can't find a gold compression shirt. Like I get that you like that shirt.
Mm-hmm.
You're freaking in the NBA. I'm sure Nike makes a gold one.
Yeah.
I don't get that at all. So.
Yeah. Bring back Jinkos.
Jinkos.
You know what really
that should be the
started?
bet. I should wear a Coppell shirt and Jinkos.
Yes.
I bet Jinkos are expensive.
Super
though.
baggy one. Like
Oh
the,
my God,
Yes.
like the really big ones, and just listen to Korn. It'd be awesome.
That would be
And then have a
so
skateboard.
good. Yes.
Yeah. What's going on, guys?
Sup, bruh?
Hey, what's up? I had to explain. There was a.
There are some coaches out there that might actually have a heart attack if you showed up in that.
in
Some for
Jinkos.
good reasons, like
Yeah.
Stepp, and others for like
yeah,
no.
thrown off. Yeah, Jinkos.
There was a minute. Okay, one thing in that I don't get is we are, and it's certainly special among the youths today, and maybe I'm dating myself here, but like the socks that like are now going, like the dad socks that come up to here and stuff,
Yeah.
with the either the sandals or just like sneakers and stuff like that. Like we're back to showing socks with shorts, and it looks like garbage.
Yeah,
guys.
I'm a big no-show sock guy.
Yeah, I'm a no-show sock guy.
I
Plus, I have
do.
nice calves. So,
You do.
what's up, ladies?
I do. I do no
Clip
show.
that pickle.
Yeah, that's going directly to Twitter.
The
Um,
calves, the calf
I do
knots,
no
the calf.
shows, but I still. I think it's the basketball, like old school basketball. I mean, like the high Nike socks, like normal length, like black Nike socks,
Crew
or
sock?
yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm working out or anything like that, any type of physical activity, I'll still put those on. I don't know.
Crew sock is fine. It's
Yeah.
like it's like the longer ones, right?
Because you would wear those with basketball shoes, so that way you didn't get like the blisters around
Yeah.
your ankle.
Yeah.
I wore those to work out this morning. So
Shout out Pickle working
check
out.
Check out Jim Pickle
Yeah,
over here.
the
we gotta add Jim Pickle to the rankings now.
Cannons.
Lake Pickle's still number one.
Lake Pickle's one.
Lake Pickle's coming out
San
tonight.
Antonio Pickle, like.
All right, I don't know. San Antonio
RGV
Pickle,
RGV
RGV
Pickle's
Pickle,
good.
yeah. El Paso Pickle's strong too. It's a strong pickle.
There's a trend.
Okay, let's do two more.
How about one more?
How about one more? We gotta get out of here.
Got a magazine to put to press.
What's your go-to karaoke song?
Tequila.
I don't have one. I've never done karaoke in my life.
Oh, we should change that. Mallory and I have hopped on our karaoke bull.
Oh, I remember.
You need a song that is crowd participation. It's the whole bit. The whole bit. Because if you're just up, like, because there's two types of people who do karaoke. There's the people who go up there and they're real tryhards.
And they can actually sing.
And they want to make sure that you know they can sing. And then there's like the me's of the world, which is like, I am up here because I'm a little intoxicated and I want this to be a crowd participation type thing. That is to me what we're
Yes.
what we're going for. So tequila is excellent because it's got one word.
We usually do. It depends on the crowd. If we're in a older crowd, we'll do "Living on a Prayer" because everyone knows it. It gets the people going.
Sweet Caroline's good.
Yep. And then if we're in a younger crowd, we did "Super Bass" by Nicki Minaj because Mallory can actually kind of like sing and I can rap. Not rap. I cannot rap. Let me rephrase that. I cannot
that's a
rap,
brag right
but
there.
I know all the words to the rap of that song.
I'm gonna clip that.
No,
just
I
in
can
case.
no.
I'm gonna
I cannot
suspiciously
rap.
edit it.
I'm just saying.
I can rap. Stuff like that. I'm. One day we'll do Dave Campbell's karaoke.
Yeah, Ish has never done it either. He's
Yeah, I've
seen
never
us
done
do it, but
karaoke.
he's never done it.
I would think like what I think would be a really good karaoke song that was like in my genre of rap would be like Real Slim Shady.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I think that would be a good rap.
Dancing Queen is good. Dancing Queen's a good one.
Yeah, that's exactly the same as Real Slim Shady.
Yes,
I can't
correct.
tell those songs apart.
They're the
honestly.
same.
They're in the same
basically
genre.
same.
Bangers.
Okay. We're going to go finish a magazine. We got like 2.5, 3 hours to get this bad boy done, so we're going to go do that. Matt Stepp, thanks for your courage. Thanks for coming
Thanks
in.
for having me. I'm gonna go back to work.
Fraud God.
Put out a fire. Fraud God.
Literally, yeah.
Fraud God.
Not literally. I'm not a firefighter.
That's going to do it for us.
We've
Thanks for
thrown
spending a
out
little
bomb
bit of
and
your day
fire.
with us.
Neither of them being
no
literal.
show Monday because of Memorial Day.
Yeah.
I'm out next week, so Mallory and
Have a
Pickle
good
I think are
vacation,
going to have
Temper.
some shows. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Mallory and Pickle are going to have a couple of shows for you next week. So
Correct.
stay tuned for that. But no show Monday because of Memorial Day. But that'll do for us. Thanks for spending a little bit of your day with us. Follow us on Twitter at DCTF. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Dave Campbell's. Follow us on Instagram, instagram.com/Dave Campbell's. And, of course, see us at texasfootball.com. Thanks again to Side Creek head coach Greg McCaig for being our guest. For Ashley Pickle and Matt Stepp, I'm Greg Tepper. Vince Young, please give me your Player of the Year trophy. Go Rangers. We'll see you next week. Texas Football Today.